build, 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 build.
How's it going, guys? Pumped to have you on board. Real quick, this is just real quick training thing. We got something that's very easy that's working for all three of us. Real quick, I'm Steve Kinsman. Been doing this for about 2 months right now. But here are my good buddies who are doing this right alongside of me. I'm in your guys' upline. Anything you need, let me know. I mean, you guys are a part of GroupMe. I can send you my number, have it on there. Get in contact with me. I'm there for Skype calls. Anything you guys need, let me know. But also, that being said,
I'm Tyler. I'm also in your upline. I'm actually underneath Steve. Again, like he said, give me a call. Contact me. My number, I'll post my number in here. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I'm Dan. You guys already know me. Tyler's my roommate. He is in my direct upline. Steve is my teammate in college. We played golf together. He brought it to me about 3 weeks ago. I'm really excited to be on board. Like we said, we're all going to post our numbers. We're going to help each other out. We only go as far as you guys go, guys. So we're going to pop this training session here for you. And then if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. And then we'll take off. And we're going to take over St. Louis. We're going to take over Chicago. We're going to take over the whole fucking world.
Exactly. All right, guys. So it's as easy as this. I mean, if you guys have a pen and paper, I realize when I show this on the screen, it's going to be backwards, so it'll be really hard to see, and it's very small. So I'll just kind of quickly show you. It's a triangle method. It's the easiest thing that we can possibly explain. Real quick, what I mean by triangle is literally a triangle. So anyway, that being said, real quick, when you get going, you have to know your why. If you don't know your why, then you don't really have a direction you want to go. You can't really make goals within this. So, I mean, real quick, when I first started, I mean, I was kind of seeing the small picture as in, oh, this would be a great way to make just like a little bit of side money on stuff. And once I got going, I kind of saw the bigger picture where I'm getting ready to start an internship. Whereas in December, I fully expect, because I see where this is going, the growth that we were having, that Tyler's having, that Dan's having, the growth that we were having, I envision myself seeing in December when I'm done with school, looking at the people that I had the internship with and being like, thanks, I really enjoyed the opportunity, but I have something better. I mean, going along with that, because that is something, it can take you to that level if you want it to take you to that level. That being said, obviously, how do we get going? Some of our upline leaders, Jake Kuna, Jake Storr, good buddy of mine that got me into this, came up with this little process that they learned about, triangle process, which it all starts with that first line. Imagine it going this way, where it's you right here, your friend right there, okay? You're talking to your friend. You have that trust build up where you're going to that friend and there's already a trust line where you're like, hey, you know, I'm coming to you with an opportunity to make some side money with me, or it can be even larger than that. You can build up the picture however you want. But hey, I got this opportunity where we can make money together, because this is where the second line of the triangle goes up, where one of your leaders, it can be me, it can be whoever you want it to be, we're just like, hey, Steve Kinsman, you know, has helped me build up my business. He's a good friend of mine. He's helped me build up my business, started making, you know, helped me make money. He'll be right there with you, as long as any other leaders that are making a lot more than what I am, that are there for me, they're helping us make money. Where all of a sudden, bam, you already created like a credibility or a trust between me, who I haven't even met those people yet. You've created a trust between me, you, and your friend. And that's finally, that builds up interest to where essentially that's when you get them on a Skype call with me, Dan, Tyler, anybody in our upline further up than what I am. Where all of a sudden comes that third line coming down, whereas that's when we have the knowledge, because you've come to us, told us, you know, a little bit about them, comes that knowledge where we can incorporate that. So, I mean, Dan gets a Skype call and I'm in on it. I'm just, I instantly, I know what's already been going on. I know that other person because Dan's told me, and he's already told a little bit about me, how I'm helping him, how I'm helping Tyler, where then I can basically relay that to them saying, hey, you know, Tyler, Dan, they're on pace to go to this level. They're ready to rank up to this level. That's what I'm fully expecting. You know, they're going to be making $500 within this next month, which they will be. They will be silver. But you have to kind of see that. That's obviously a little bit further down the road as we continue growing. But also, secondly, real quick, is it took me a while to understand how easy this is to repeat the process. I have 2 PEQs. 2. That's it. 2 PEQs. Okay? So basically, imagine I got my first 2 PEQs. I actually got 4 right away. 2 of them decided to quit. 2 PEQs.
Happens.
It does happen.
Stupid.
It does. It's just writing off their... Anyway. Yeah, basically 2 PEQs. Now imagine those first 2 PEQs. I help them. I dedicate my energy towards them to get 2 PEQs. We help them for those 2 PEQs to get another 2 PEQs. Like, you see where this is going. It can get a lot bigger than what you think, and it happens a lot faster than what you think as soon as you get going. But it's obviously, you have to create your own knowledge about the company, which these guys have done a great job right off the bat. I mean, I almost feel bad because I almost didn't even have to do anything for them because they took it with their own hands because they saw where this was going.
You take initiative. You go into it and you pour yourself into it, and you're going to get what you put into it. And so you go in, you say, okay, I'm going to know the product. Obviously, anything you do, you have to know the product. So you know your product, you do your own research, you do a self-growth kind of thing. You build yourself into somebody that's going to be successful. You basically, you put yourself in a situation, you get yourself to a point where no matter what happens, you believe in yourself, your friends believe in you, you believe in the system, it's going to be successful because there's no other way it can't be successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're gonna run into those spots where it's great. It's going hot. Everybody within your network is doing great. They're signing up people. You have 3 great days, and all of a sudden you're gonna run into a little rut. You're gonna run in that little rut, which obviously helps. We just had a conference call the other night with a guy named Cam, who's up in our upline making over 6 figures doing this. It took him 8 weeks just to make back his initial investment in this. Okay, 8 weeks, and then it took him 6-8 months to get up to gold or silver. I mean, he saw where this was going and he stuck with it. Now look, I bet you he couldn't be happier that he's with this. I mean, he's making six figures doing this. Okay,
and he didn't have the people above him helping him like we do.
Exactly.
Like you do now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just us either. You want somebody higher up, we have that at our disposal. Guys making 6 figures. We actually have guys that we're on Skypes with that are making 7 figures doing this. That are 22. I mean,
guys that are 20, they're younger than us.
Yeah.
They're younger than us, making X amount of dollars more than we do every year, every week.
Mm-hmm.
And they go to bed at night, they wake up in the morning, they made however much. They look at their phone and say, wow, I made that much while I was sleeping.
While they're sleeping, yeah. I mean, it is insane what direction this can take you, and obviously what you put in this is what you're going to get out of it. I mean, if you have to make some sacrifices, is it worth it? Well, hell yes, it's worth it. I mean, you can go to bed and be making money. If you just sacrifice a little bit of time, this is where it can take you. This is where it's already starting to take us. I mean, we're freaking pumped. I mean, and so, like I said, I mean, all of our upline, I mean, my upline is your upline. His upline is your I mean, everybody is at your disposal. Just get in contact with us if you have a big group of people. We can hook you up with guys that are making, that kind of money or making, $50,000, $60,000 a year doing this. I mean, they're at your disposal. I mean, it's just the biggest thing is keeping in contact with your leaders, just everybody else within your team, just continually going. And obviously, you get those PEQs, you just continue, you be there for them to get them to repeat the process. Because if they don't repeat it, jack squat has happened. Nothing. It hasn't benefited you by getting that person to sign on if they can't do the same thing.
Yep.
So that's what it is. It's about repeating this process and just revert back to that triangle thing.
Yeah, let's go over the triangle one more time, just so that it's clear in your head.
Yeah.
Like Steve said, you are the brand partner, and obviously the first people you're going to go to is your closest friends, your closest family, your confidants, and so you have a trust level there. Like you said, here's a person you trust. As you're presenting it to them, you're also building up trust in that leader that you're going to bring it to. So here's the top of your triangle. You're building up the trust in that leader. And then when you have that and you have the meeting set up, there's where that third line comes in, and the leader comes in and he kind of brings credibility to the whole situation, which is what we're here for. That's what those guys are here for. And they bring that knowledge. So that's what it is right there. And it's so easy and it's so simple, and you can duplicate it like that, and you can repeat it like that every single time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's very simple. I mean, you don't even have to go into explaining this. Just simply get them interested within the whole entire concept, within the opportunity that we have to make some money, some very good money. Just get them interested in that, build up some credibility, and bam, we got a Skype call, we got a 3-way call, whatever it may be. And then that's when, obviously, that's why we are here for you, because obviously that's when we can answer any questions, explain a little bit more of our story, the success that we're having, and go from there, even people within our upline. So that's why we're all here. That's why we say, I mean, we're all in this together.
We're all in this together. Let's go change each other's lives. Let's work together, change each other's lives, get us to a position where we can chase our dreams every single day, all day, every day, without wondering how we're going to put food on the table. Let's do it. Let's go out and let's build.
Exactly.
Build!
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 Have a great day.
Or night.